Okay.
Oh shit.
Is it good?
Thank you. He lied. Yeah, I can.
Okay, you know what? You guys will have one of y'all just hold it.
Oh, hold on. What happened?
This shit weak.
No, it came off.
Okay.
Oh, shit. You just gotta leave it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good now. As long as we don't touch it, it'll be fine.
We good on sound?
Kind of about something.
Okay. All right. Shalom first and foremost. Like we gonna praise, honor, glory to you.
Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakakadash.
All right. Double honor to the apostle of the great millstone. Peace, salutations to you, society, and pushing his words, sincerity, truth, and charity. Brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago. Lord wants to be a quick lesson, pretty much on how this kingdom, this present evil, wicked kingdom, which is ruled by Esau Edom, is vanishing away. And all the signs are there, man. Where do we start, man? It's a lot.
Oh yeah, like I was talking to the other, so I was listening to the news. You have the stock markets; they're dipping down because of inflation. Basically the uncertainty in the market. You know, people are just not gonna spend, man, because things are too much, right? And so these investors, they gotta pull back then, you know, because they're like, well, damn, if I invest in something now, I'm not gonna get any return. I might actually take a hit. All right, so you got that happening. As I mentioned before, I think it was yesterday. Yesterday. You had you know, all these major corporations. They're telling you that they're laying people off, from the WalMarts to the Citibanks, all right, to the Amazon, so on and so forth. Doesn't matter what industry you're in. All right, yeah, you could be in the tech field too. Oh, you think you're cool with, you know, sitting behind a computer and, you know, typing some stuff? No, they're cutting you too, man. They're gonna give you your walking papers.
Yeah, prophecy said there should be no work for Egypt,
Yeah,
man.
brother, can you get that for the other? You got it?
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, that goes. Oh, you go ahead, brother.
I'm trying to think. There was another thing too, man. There's so much going on. Oh yeah, I said the interest rates, and then shit, that's all leading to this digital currency.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, that's another thing that's getting pushed heavily too, man. All right, so a lot of stuff is happening, man. Things are happening in Europe, which is affecting the global economy. Things are happening in China, you know, because China's going through a major recession as well. In Europe, you know, they're going through hell. All right, then you got, you know, what is it? Their natural supply and gas is running low. They got to deal with Russia, but then there's all these, you know, these sanctions and all that stuff happening. So things are about to pop, man. World War III is gonna come soon. You know, these European nations, they're gonna eventually turn their back on America.
You know, entertainment, it's pretty much music. Hey man, you look at the, let's say you listen to some old school music. You read the comments. A lot of people talking about this is a lot better than stuff they pushing out, man. That's prophecy, man. How this place, one of the reasons why this, many signs that this place is falling, man. We was talking about it, the video game, man.
Oh, that's just
how that shit is, like, man, I got like the IGN channel on my TV. They showing all the games that's coming out. Not one of them I want to get, man. As if in the past, it was something you found interest in, man. And then all the games that's great, so that's people have interest in, so to speak. You know, it just fucking recycle shit, man.
Yeah, they're franchise games.
Yeah, like Street Fighter, all that, man.
Yeah, Street Fighter, the Call of Duties,
Mortal
the God of
Kombat.
Wars, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
They're all the Marios. They're all, you know, franchise games. There's nothing new and creative that's coming
I
out.
was saying, ain't got no more ideas, man. Pretty much they out, man.
right. Like
So that's another sign that this place is falling, man. All right, the movies too. That's the same thing, man. You know, movies that was they just recycling shit, remaking stuff,
Yeah, they got Scream in New York coming out. What the hell? I saw that, like, yeah, we're gonna watch another Scream.
Then they have Michael Myers coming out again or some shit.
Yeah.
Every
Jason
year.
or some
Friday
shit.
13.
And it's
Just through.
straight
This nigga been chasing the
holism.
same bitch.
Yeah,
40
motherfucker
years.
keep dying, coming back, coming back.
Ugly as hell.
Yeah, they talk about like string. Oh, it's supposed to end 20 years ago.
Right.
We gotta make a new one.
Yep.
Like what type of bullshit? But you gotta get the scripture, man.
This is for the elder. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 1 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders shall.
What's the Wall Street on the staking?
Yeah, the keepers and all
Yeah,
that. They,
keepers. Yeah,
you know, going first and foremost to the elites of Esau.
yeah.
You know, because they're the ones they're the keepers. They own everything.
Right.
All right. Okay, where you at? Did you start at one?
Yeah, I can start at 1.
Start at one, so then we can
Right.
start at one. Now.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
Yep, and that's what we tell our people. Seek the Lord while He may be found.
That's right.
Get this while it's hot, because before you know it, the internet's gonna be cut off. We're not gonna be out on the streets. So get it now. Keep going.
It says, while the evil days come not,
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
Jacob trouble and all that, man.
nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Yeah, because like I said, seek where I may be found. They said continue in their wickedness. They not Lord not gonna hear them, man. When they in trouble, man.
It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
Yeah, and like I said, it's
All right, yeah.
starting off with the elites, all right, and they're trembling right now, and the reason why is because they see the angels, all right, the chariots. They see us waking up, because it was saying in the scriptures that when they basically rised up, they got on their feet, fear fell upon them. That's in Revelation the 11th chapter. So they're nervous, man. They're scared. Okay.
And they knew about this before we even woke up to the scripture saying wise than them. They knew about the scriptures and prophecies
Yes,
before
sir.
we even woke up, man. That's a sign telling them that their end is near of being in rulership.
Yep, it says, when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are
It
few.
was just your work. Like brother just mentioned it, man. People are getting laid off, and ain't nobody hiring no more like that.
Nope.
Yeah, you got automation taking over.
Yeah.
We always bring this out, Delder and I, we talk about you go to the Walmarts, really any store, you have to do a self-checkout now.
Yeah.
It's rare to get, a cashier and somebody to, bag your goods. You'll have a whole cart of food and all that stuff. You don't see any cashier, no baggers. You gotta sit there and bag on a shelf this big.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a full
yeah.
cart of goods, but then you gotta, scan everything and bag everything on this little square here.
Yeah, but then they got all these damn cashier checkouts.
Just
It's like
stand
25 of them.
Yeah.
And only goddamn 2 cashiers.
And they charge you per bag.
Yeah, they right.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, here, I don't know if the suburbs do it.
No.
Suburbs don't do it. Yeah, but the
Shit,
city
Chicago
they do
tax.
it.
They'll tax you for anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and those that look out of the window be darkened, meaning there's no future for this place.
That's what's happening. All right, there is no future, and people are realizing it. Okay, that's why suicide is at all-time high. Attempted suicides. People having nervous breakdowns, like you hear about these reports, and then there's a lot of things that aren't happening or that aren't reported either. You got to talk to somebody that's in these specific fields to get that information. And with my job, I talk to all sorts of people, and I talk to from cops, all right, to firefighters, to these medics, and they're telling me a lot of stuff, man. Things aren't looking good, and a lot of things aren't on WGN news like that, ABC
Oh
News.
yeah, of course. Yeah, cause they ain't gonna put out everything. Yeah, like thus the title, this place is vanishing away. It says no future.
It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
It's your entertainment. That's part of the sign this place falling. Entertainment.
Man, everything's done low in this motherfucker, man. The niggas ain't celebrating Christmas like they normally do.
They don't have
You know what I'm saying? I went into my job the other day. This is peak season, and it looked like a goddamn ghost town. It was like they sent over. We usually have at least 40 plus drivers. It was only about 7 of us, because it was that was all we needed for delivering packages for a major package parcel delivery service. I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? You got your Amazons, you got your UPSs, you got your DHLs, you got your FedExes and so forth. One of them type of motherfuckers.
Yep.
You go in there and you telling me during peak season you send 30, 40 motherfuckers home?
Damn. Yeah.
You know?
I told
It was only one day, and I was about, and then the next day, which was today, it bounced back to be kind of a normal day, but it still wasn't. It still wasn't. And you can tell it's that the spirit ain't the same, man. You can feel it.
I told the crowd when we were talking on the phone earlier. I was listening to the news. They were saying that a lot of these corporations, they're telling their suppliers to stop sending them stuff because they have an overstock of things
Yes.
because no one's buying.
But they have warehouses filled with old merch they can't get rid of, and they're too proud to drop the price too low, because then they don't. So they'll do is by piecemeal here and there. You go to send some to the one spot to another spot, but they still got majority of them. They got car lots full of brand new cars. I'm not talking about 2022. I'm talking about 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019. Brand new cars, never been driven. But they say, God damn, we can't sell them. Let's sit them over here on this lot versus put them out there for a cheaper price and fuck up the game. Because if you see a brand new 2022, let's say Chevy Traverse, that's going for 50 G's, but you see 2021 for 10,000, 15,000. Nigga be like, oh shit, I'll take a 2021, nigga. Citizen now, they ain't trying to fuck up the game, so they would rather it sit and rust than give the people the discount because they're not selling it. This consumer society's done, man. People can barely put food on the fucking table, man. And it's slowly but surely getting evident and seen. Black Friday used to be lines wrapped around the motherfucker, banging on the door to get in.
Yeah.
Now it's like, please come in.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's still not no Black Friday prices. This shit was the same fucking prices as it was before. I went to the outlet mall and got like these whatever the fuck they call these thermal type of shirts. Got it from Gap. Normally so-called $30. They had it on sale for $15. Black Friday price. Guess how much it was? $15. I'm like, what the fuck? That's not no sale. You was already selling this bitch for this shit.
Hey,
That shit dead, bro.
you're right. On Amazon and different websites, they doubled the price, and then on Black Friday put it back to the original price.
Right. And that's all they do. Because they're hurting, bro. And the value of your dollar is full of shit. And you know what else they scamming on? Which people gonna start snapping it soon. Is the gas.
Oh yeah.
Now the gas is already high, right?
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? They're taking the octane out the bitch. I can fill up and I see on my odometer it says, oh, you got 400 miles to drive. For years. Now I fill up, it says I got 300 miles to drive.
Yep, I noticed that too. Depending on where you go,
Yeah.
one gas station might be, let's say you got 350.
Mhm.
All of a sudden you might have 300
Mhm.
at this gas station.
And
it's
one
all-
315,
Yep.
but it's not the 4, which I'm used to.
Right.
So it's like, you robbing me, bro.
Yeah, they said that they mentioned how Biden his administration added, I forgot what it was, the whatever chemical.
Ethanol,
Yeah, to basically
water that shit down.
Yeah, water it down.
Man, this shit is.
And then these these major oil companies, I can't think of the one right now, but they're making record profits.
Yes,
They literally have
they always do. They always do.
wicked
you know,
as hell.
Yeah.
I got a pre-
Shalom, I can, yeah, but hey, continue the source.
I got a precept, Isaiah 19, and we'll start at 14. The Lord Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. And you see, ultimately, the Lord put that spirit out there, man. The spirit of confusion. All right, like the elder was saying, these Edomites, they'll sit there, instead of just lowering the prices, they'd rather have cars sitting in lots, all right, you know, they're just sitting there to rot, instead of giving it to you for a half price. Like, all right, you know what, I'm not, you know, this is 20, let's just even say like a 2020, right? They're not even going to give that to you for, you know, half price, you know, like, all right, let's say the car goes for 60,000. They're not even going to give it to you for 30. They're saying, you know what, I'd rather just have it sit in a lot. That's madness. Now they're losing out on money. But see, hey, what did it say there? The Lord's going to mingle a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work. So it doesn't matter what field you're talking about, what thing you're talking about, all right? The Lord has put this spirit out there to basically mess things up. Because this place has to go. It's got to crumble.
Yeah, they got to fulfill their measure of wickedness so the Lord can go ahead and put it into them.
Yep.
You know?
And I got one more verse. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. And that's what's coming.
Yeah.
All right? People are going to be jobless out here. Everybody. Doesn't matter if you're a manager, a store director, okay? Doesn't matter if you're that or you're a janitor, all right?
Yeah.
Custodian.
Right.
It's going to be done.
Yeah. And Egypt is America today, man. So I tell you that in Revelation 11:8, this is spiritual Egypt, man. You know,
because we just like the elder right was going into, we was witnessing the downfall of this place. This place is finished. This is Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and a 10th I will utter my tongue. A man that have joy in his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, which is the top being Esau Edom, man.
Yep.
He's falling, man. And that's something that's something to rejoice over, man. You know, you passing all these wicked legislation. Hey, Biden just signed a bill for same-sex marriages. That's beautiful because that means it gives the Lord even more reason to put an end to his fucking wicked ass kingdom, man.
It certainly is.
You know?
These things must happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. It is prophecy, man. It has to happen. Hey, Lord, he said he do not stir and move them to the said measure. They say measure be fulfilled, man. They have to fulfill their measure of wickedness for the Lord to come, put it into their kingdom, for the kingdom of heaven to be established, man. Scripture said Esau is the end of the world, Jacob's the beginning of the fall. So the Lord got to put it into Esau in his kingdom first before he bring in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. Any more?
No, that was it.
I got one. This second Ezra 4:26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hates fast to pass away. And you look at this present evil world, and the brother Nazaki brings it out, and the fast of this world is going to bypass. And the elder just talk about the Biden passing same-sex marriage law, and everything you watch is straight Moism, right? You can be watching something on YouTube, and then an ad pop up. It's just 2 moles.
You can't skip. You know
You can't skip it.
They'll never let you
In
skip
15
it.
seconds.
That's the long one, right?
They'll never let you, even if they'll never let you skip it, man. Because that's his witchcraft. He try to put it in your face over and over and over again to get you accepted or be a part of it. Man.
It's real wicked too, cause you know, I got Hulu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we watching a lot of animes, and then even my kids, you know, they might watch, you know, Hey Arnold, whatever, right?
Right.
You know, little cartoons and stuff on there, and they'll have the commercials, man, and that Moism, you know, all that Moism will still be, you know, on the commercials, man. It's not even like they switch it up, like, oh, they have like a ad for like toys or something or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Something that, you know, targets that, you know, particular age group. No, man, it's literally, you got this stuff, you know, this adult stuff, you know, for children. That's wicked, man. But see, they want your children, man.
Yep.
They want them. They want to defile their you know, their pure mind, so to speak.
Man,
You
you
know?
don't do it early, man, because kids are impressionable.
Yeah.
So get them early, man. The older generation, a lot of them, they ain't dealing with that homosexual. You know, it's just still in them.
This is what they want. This is what they want. This is the folly that they want.
So
It's the shit that they push.
yeah, my
Right.
brother's pregnancy and the making of a new American family. And that's really what they want to do. Because see, Esau, he wants to change the natural order of things. You know? Can you get that second Ezra 15 and 5?
Yeah, he completely contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, he wants a man be a woman
right.
and breastfeed, and then they want the woman to be the man, and they want the kids to somehow be the adults, the superior one. This is all crazy.
Confusion.
And then he don't want you.
Hey, somebody drop. Yeah, somebody drop.
Hey, Uriah ain't here. Why you coming here?
I got him.
You see him?
I got that second Ezra for you.
Con, yeah, get that.
It's second Ezra 15 and 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world,
I usually
the sword,
go around.
famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled."
So the Lord's gonna bring these plagues, all right, the sword, famine, death, destruction, in this world because of the wickedness, man, that occurs. All right, and this is a terrible place, and this is why this kingdom is vanishing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is why it's falling apart because of these things. And we just say the elder, hey, watch out. Hey,
Never
watch
know,
out.
it's all good.
She comes out, she'll come out, man. But like how the elder said, hey, Biden signed the same-sex marriage. All right, hey, this place promotes pedophilia.
Man.
All right, this place promotes bestiality, all sorts of things, man. It's wicked.
And then
It's terrible.
you can't be a man. Talking about saying male, what is it?
Toxic
Toxic
masculinity.
male, not toxic masculinity. That's not the one.
Yeah, a man that wants to be in shape,
Right,
wants his
right,
woman to be in shape.
right.
All right, him wanting to be self-sufficient. That's too much. Him not accepting a woman because she had 200 dudes before him.
Yeah.
Oh no, now that's too. You're toxic, and you're wrong for thinking like that. You can have standards, but the woman can have standards. So you have to make at least 6 figures. You got to be 6'3".
Exactly.
You got to be shredded. You got to be chiseled like a Roman, a statue. Okay. And a fucking what'd you say?
A 10-inch
fucking
rod.
10-inch rod, bro. This is what this
With
is
no
crazy,
kids.
man. Oh yeah, no kids, but you gotta
she got
support
7.
her and her 7 kids, and she's also overweight. She's got a fupa.
Yeah, exactly. That's Esau, man. Because, well, eventually, that's why you gonna That's why you gonna bring that carnality. Eventually, pretty much, I'm gonna threaten your life if you don't accept what I want you to accept.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
That's in Revelation 13, man.
That's it?
wanted to say
Oh,
that.
go ahead, brother. Yeah.
Back in 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and verse 27, it says, "It cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come, for this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's full of unrighteousness, and it's evident. Okay. This place will, for instance, take your 401k or your pensions, right? You have these people. I'm gonna use that for an example. They work 20, 30 years, right?
Right.
Get all this put into the the retirement funds, right? And Esau can literally take that all away and just say, "Oh well,
Yeah.
sorry."
Yeah.
Literally, just say sorry, my bad,
Yep.
and you can't do anything about it. And that's what happened during the crash in 08, man. A lot of people had their retirement funds literally just snatched from them. I'm surprised people didn't riot then, but it wasn't time.
Yep.
Right. But he'll do that. Okay, he'll tell you that you're not suitable, all right, to keep your children. You'll have DCFS come and say, "You know what? I find this home not safe." And just because you believe that you're Israelite, which that's what's coming, by the way. Okay, a lot of you brothers are gonna have to deal with that situation.
Yeah.
But then they'll have a report where a child, was abused 50 times, right? It's all undocumented, police reports and all that. But that's cool. They can keep their kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because they're two Gomorrites together rubbing kitties.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what they do. They take your kids away and give them to them type of people, man.
Yeah. While they're abusing them,
Yeah.
hitting them, starving them. These people are crazy, man. Especially Hey man, I call them the more I'd say the women, right? The most there's a report saying you know they got domestic violence, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people who have the most domestic violence are two lesbians, man.
Oh yeah.
And then you watch these videos on you know TikTok or Instagram or whatever. These women will literally thrash an entire place, break everything, and then walk out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I live right next to lesbians, Joe. It's a fit every night, Joe. That shit is wild. And we in two different buildings. You still can hear 'em.
They need the rod of correction. They trying to play games
Oh,
and
I
shit.
see.
Got all them demons on them, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why we ain't got it. We need new bodies, man.
Facts.
You know, just pain come out of nowhere. Just like right now. What the fuck, man?
20 years old.
Back hurting.
You know,
Bogus.
always. Yeah, that's another
Yeah,
thing, man.
infirmities. Those are the infirmities.
Infirmities, man. For eating salt, polluted and poison everything. The foul foods. You know, the air
Yeah.
is polluted. You know, spraying chemicals. Man, this devil he gotta go, man. And he will go. How about shooting how shot to take his ass out of power?
Yeah.
He's scared about that. That's why now all he got left is get carnage
Yeah.
and bear false witness on this shit, man. But guess what? You add more onto the tab what you already got to pay for, man.
Stupid.
Yeah, a lot of the reason why a lot of people have internal issues is because you literally are eating plastic without you microplastics, and they're literally cutting your insides and all that.
Yeah.
You know.
Or the bottled water.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to drink out of
Yeah.
this?
That's man. I just heard a report. You know, because I told you I was listening to the news. They were saying that out of 28 companies that make dark chocolate, they had all of them, every single one of them had lead and another metal in it. They had traces of it. 20 out of all 28 companies, all of them had it, and they said, you know, they were trying to, you know, make light of it and saying like, oh yeah, well, it's okay to consume. There's nothing wrong with it. No, that's not okay. It's not okay to consume lead. Not okay to consume mercury, whatever. That's not okay.
This dude is fucking
But
insane, bro.
this guy will tell you, oh, because the FDA said this, and you know, it's fine. You're cool. Just keep eating it. Don't panic. It's fine. Like that, they just keep telling you just to keep calm while you're dying slowly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. But nigga ain't gonna eat a pencil. Nigga ain't gonna eat a pencil,
Right,
but he'll
yeah.
just say, oh yeah, you know, Esau said it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
So we just gonna go along with it, even
Yeah.
though majority of niggas are fucked up on
Yeah,
this.
just go along because it's fucking red lights having bastards say it, man.
He got a paper. He got a paper that shows that he has the authority to give you this type of food.
Yeah, he's intelligent. This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. You know, we always bring out about, you know, the laws, but even just these what's the word I'm looking for? Like how they pass things like like how we were just saying right now. They said it's okay, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
just
they
'cause he
sanction
signed, right. Just because he signed on pen, it's law. It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's cool.
Right.
Don't worry about it. It's healthy. You're fine. You know, it's not like we were saying. It's not.
It's not good for the body, man. You know.
Man, you're all gonna get grossed
This-
out. There's literally human feces in a lot of your meats right now, man. All right, E. coli.
Try to bullshit.
You know, they'll use these terms to make it to downplay, but that's literally what's in your meats. All right, you got you know the water, the plastic in it, the mercury, all sorts of lead, all sorts of things in this stuff. This is a terrible place, man. We got to get out of it. That's why Micah 2:1 says that this place is not your rest and it's polluted and it'll kill you.
And this dude's such a bitch ass nigga. When you find these things and just get mad and want his ass to get booted out the way, he got the nerve to get mad at you.
Yeah. Even more reason to hasten the destruction of this place, man. Hey, no matter what status of society, you in, if you a Jake, bro, you gonna catch hell. This is not your rest, man. You still a fucking nigga. You still in the bottom of the bottom. No matter what position you in, your air, your water, you yourself, your body, your mind, your woman,
Through.
Yeah.
everything is polluted, man.
You especially, you Jakes,
Through.
so-called Negroes, you should want to get the fuck out of here, man. You know, these devils, they judge you for these niggas out there in the streets,
That's right.
man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they judge you all the same, but when it come down to him, it's the individual, man.
Right.
That's one example of the hypocrisy of this goddamn place, man. All niggas are the same, but everybody else, oh, it's individual. Oh, all of us ain't bad. This one person is different from the other person. But coming out of you niggas, you all the same though.
Right. When they might do some fucking wild bullshit. Well, you know his mom broke up with his dad when he was 13. And
right.
Get the fuck out of there. I got a precept for this. Micah 2 and 1 is I'm gonna jump down.
You come to niggas, it's just in your DNA.
Niggas. Right. Micah 2 and 1 it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And it said they accomplished a diligent search. And us naming these things, hey, we just only know. Esau did way more fucked up stuff, man.
But the Lord is going to reveal to us in later time, which that's going to add on to the hatred and the reason why our foot going to go deeper sideways up his ass.
There's a lot of things he ain't even revealed, man. But the angels keeping tab always.
Hey,
that's it. And the Lord got the records are there, man. Lord, you got records of everything you did behind closed doors. Who seeth us? The Lord see your red ass, man. You know, stupid ass devil, man. Anybody had this?
I love you.
Time.
It says, and they covet feuds, and you can clearly see that, man. Look, Esau coming your shit. Oh, you guys, you know what? We need to get you guys civilized and help you with this and help you with that.
You need democracy.
Right. You're welcome.
I tell you what, really need. You need to get out of power. That's it.
That's right.
And the Lord get ready to take your ass out of power, man. You are unprofitable fucking ruler, man. And that's just the bottom fucking line, man.
You know what's so wicked about Esau, right? He's already taken, you know, the tribe stuff, right? All the lands, all that stuff. But here's what's so crazy. This guy, is so you got your own community, right? You know, tribes have their own, you know, spots where they, you know, live at, you know. This guy will all of a sudden, it'll be a shitty neighborhood for 40, 50 years according to this guy. But then out of nowhere,
Starbucks.
Hey, wait a minute, that looks kind of nice. You know, it is close to the lake. There is I-55 here. You know what? This is a pretty good area. Starbucks. Yeah, we're gonna First, we need to improve the schools. We gotta improve the parks. Gotta make look at the parks here. We gotta make it better. We gotta improve. You know, make Chicago better. They have some fucking slogan and all that. Next thing you know, that gets built, and all of a sudden, the Starbucks is here. My Whole Foods, the Chipotle. What the hell? All of a sudden, you see an Edomite jogging with their French bulldog.
Oh yeah.
Dog parks.
Oh yeah. Yep. The dog park gets built out of nowhere. That's what they've done, man.
Or then you had Edomite neighbors like, hi Keisha. Then before you know, bye Keisha. That's how they do it, man. They raise your rent up now, where you can't afford it. They get you niggas out the way, and Esau moves right on in. That's how they do it.
We've been talking about this for years. Look at all this gentrification. Brothers are from different areas. All right, from the Bronzevilles to the Pilsons to the Humble Parks, the Wicker Parks, all that. The Rogers Parks, all that was Jake areas, and now, all these areas have a Starbucks, a Whole Foods, Chipotle, okay, and new parks and an Edomite jogging around.
Yeah, and you Jake thinking that's a good thing. No, man, that's a sign they get ready to boot your ass out the neighborhood, man.
Exactly.
They think they building that for your black ass, man.
It's like 10 Edomites that moved into my neighborhood. They actually jogging. They jogging around with their dog, and the Jakes on the corner don't do nothing to them.
Yeah. And Jake ain't gonna do shit.
They gonna do shit too.
Yeah,
Shit.
A random another Jake just be walking around, mind his own business. You gonna check him and beat him up. Talking about you ain't from this neighborhood, but Esau can move right on in. You niggas just gonna leave, man.
Hey, you look at Pilsen, got all this Christ. Hey, fucking Southern Kingdom walking. What's up, UGD? Right? They'll say all that dumb shit, right? But then Esau could come in with their fucking like I said, with their yoga pants, all right, and a fucking French bulldog. They don't say shit, bro. They actually tuck their fucking tail between their legs, man. They fucking tuck their nuts in, man.
Yeah, tough guy. That's why the Lord will get rid of you 2/3 niggas, spicks, and wetbacks too, man.
Facts.
I'm fucking tired of Jake, man.
2/3 you gotta go too, right along with this devil, man. Cause you ain't shit, man. Right along with this motherfucker, man.
Look at Esau.
I was just gonna say, if I may say, I mean that word gentrification, that's just a modern day term for colonizing.
Yeah,
You know, it's just now they ain't coming on boats anymore. They just coming in their cars and taking the neighborhoods. So
Yeah.
ain't nothing changed.
Oh,
the term, and this is the actual term, because I've done lessons on this. When you go into that word gentrification, the etymology of it, it goes into, it literally means to make noble again. So what Esau is telling you, look, we're gonna, because we're, in their eyes, we're the nobles. You're savages. We're gonna make these areas noble again. We're gonna make it ours. We're gonna, make it, uppity. That's literally what they're doing. But you know what, man? You know what's so beautiful? The water Yahweh Shemal Shai, because the Lord set this up to ultimately cause the race riots to happen.
That's right.
That's it. That's
You think Jake's gonna sit when all hell breaks? I mean, shit, we already see it. You see Jake sitting there robbing Esau in Lincoln Park, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah.
With the
that-
dog.
Man, the dog was ready to give him a hug and shit.
We was in disciples camp.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
We was in disciples camp. This Jake came off the bus and he was holding 2 credit cards. And he walked past me and Benji. He was like, "They the enemy. They the enemy." So we automatically assumed he jacked 2 Edomites and took their card. He walking up saying they the enemy.
Yeah, well that just shows you that's another sign Esau kingdom falling. Because Jake is waking up to the fact who the real enemy is. Y'all been looking at each other as enemies for the longest, man.
I got a priesthood. This is the book of, I believe, Isaiah. Yep. This is Isaiah 19 and 17. And it reads here, "And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt." And that's what's happening. It's starting with, first and foremost, the southern kingdom, the tribe of Judah, so-called blacks, right? They're becoming a terror unto these Edomites, because it's crazy. I'll be looking at the comments, and I'm starting to see it more and more. These Edomites are saying, "Well, I'm not surprised," and I've seen a couple of them say, "I'm getting tired of them. I'm getting tired of this. I'm getting tired of these people." They literally are putting that on the comment board.
Right.
So that hatred is coming back, man.
Yeah.
All right, and like how you always say, Jake starts defending themselves, doing things to their oppressor. Now all of a sudden that's an issue.
Yeah, one of the problem they doing it to each other.
Yeah. So it says, "In the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention."
Yeah, what the hell you tired of? You been oppressing these people for the longest, man. They getting fed up with your shit. And then all of a sudden you got a nerve to be tired. You been doing this bullshit to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans for the longest, man.
Facts.
Yep. And it says, Isaiah 19 and 17, "In the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in."
The nerve is
Afraid
devil
in
talking about
himself.
he tired, man. What you I'm tired because I can't bully you no more.
Exactly.
Because of the.
Oh, you got nerve to defend yourself now?
Oh, they'll just call you anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
You're anti-Semitic now. Somehow,
Everything you
somehow you're anti-Semitic. That just gets thrown out there.
Right.
They're like, "What the hell? I didn't even mention these
Okay.
people. It don't matter."
The word of the year.
Yup. Hey, y'all, shalom. Hey, but it says here, I'm gonna finish off because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he hath determined against it. So point being though is that Judah's gonna be a terror unto Egypt. Like I said, starting off with the top tribe, and then it's gonna trickle down, all right, to the other tribes. It'll start off with Judah, then Benjamin and Levi, because that's the southern kingdom. Then what? Ephraim, all right, Issachar, Manasseh, then the northern kingdom, so on and so forth. Because even the northern tribes are getting tired of Esau, man. And you got a lot of the Ephraimites, the so-called Puerto Ricans. They're getting vexed. They're starting to get roused up too. Okay, because out there in Humboldt Park, all right, out there in Wicker Park, Bucktown, that's where a lot of Ephraimites, used to live at. Now they're getting pushed out because it's getting all gentrified and the property taxes is skyrocketing. Now they're getting mad, man. See, people are tired of this fucking devil, man. And the Lord's putting the spirit, man, on the tribes now. And the tribes are all starting to know, wait a minute, there's a common enemy here.
Yeah.
It's this Edomite, this white man, he's the common enemy.
When people get fed up with your ass, now all of a sudden you got the nerve to be mad. How much longer you think you gonna bully somebody, man, before they get tired of your shit?
Mm-hmm.
How much longer you gonna take this dude's lunch money? If he got tired, you taking his lunch money, now he gonna stand up for himself. That's what Esau do. He won't turn and call you the bully because you fed up with him bullying you.
Hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. You got out there in Pilsen, you know, Issachar saying, you know, shit, say to keep it Mexican, shit like that. You know what I mean? Keep Whitey out, shit like that. Like literally, they got that shit. You know, tearing down, tearing down buildings and shit.
Yeah, I seen one on the bench because I was going, to the restaurant 18, getting off the Ashland bus. I seen it written on the bench right there.
Yeah. So yeah, man, the tribes are getting tired of this, man.
They say, I think they said go home Whitey, some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Damn.
You know, it's no joke, man. The tribes, eventually there's going to be a clash, man. You know.
Yeah, that's the Lord doing that, putting that hatred. Because bottom line, man, the Lord set it up for Esau to be Jacob's enemy, man. With Jacob is so name change to Israel, which since you so-called Negro Latino named Americans today, it was never meant for y'all to be buddies, man. It's never gonna happen, man. For you, Jacob, thinking that you somehow all gonna one day get along, Esau eating them. That's a
Fable.
That's a fable. That's a truth. That's a definitely fable. It's never gonna happen, man. Never gonna happen, man. So you look for that, man. You waste your time looking for that, man.
Yep.
Everybody not gonna be your friend, man. The Lord says, "Fault, balance, abominations." Man. You're gonna have enemies, man. Esau Edom is the biggest enemy, man.
I got one. This second Ezra 15 and 14 says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." And hey, it's complete and utter lawlessness coming. And you saw that when what happened a couple years back when everybody know what happened.
Somebody sit right here, somebody.
Everybody know what happened. No one gotta go too deep into it because Esau cut your video for saying the word. But you got niggas on the motherfucking YouTube playing with sex toys.
Yeah, and that stays up. That video never gets taken down, though.
Right. Or what? That one school in Chicago where they had this mo giving out fucking butt plugs and dildos to little kids. It was like what, sixth grade to high school or some shit?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Middle school to high school?
That's cool though.
Yeah, that's fine. That's oh yeah, you get a fucking Woman of the Year award for doing shit like that.
See, Esau, he exposed himself who he really is. He's a fucking devil and the wicked, man.
On the scripture,
Yeah.
back you up.
You got
Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time.
And
of
the Lord
their
saying
calamity.
Lord said enough is enough, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord finna put a stop to that bullshit. Now you got the nerve to be mad because you can't do it no more.
Exactly, because playtime's over, party's over. It's an end for, it's a wrap for Esau.
I'm tired cause me bullying you for the end.
Why, why would you want to, you guys think about, we all know this.
Yeah.
Why would you want to lose the power seat,
Mm-hmm.
That's why Esau's having, this big fit right now.
Yeah. Well, guess
Throwing
what?
a temper tantrum.
Right. Fine. Well, guess what? You doing all manner of wickedness. You touch the apple of the Lord's eye. That's why you promoting all this wickedness now. That's why the Lord finna end you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you've been doing all this reaping. Now you finna sow, dummy.
God, that was it on that.
You thinking there's a reason why the Lord finna put it into your ass, man.
In the time that their iniquity had an end. Exactly what you just said.
Yeah, exactly. Esau, he took things, above and beyond. All right, for the affliction, as the scriptures say. This guy, it's just, man, the things that he's done to us, it's inhumane. It's unreal.
Exactly.
Because the thing, if we knew everything that Esau has done to our people, we would flip out.
Yes,
Hey man, from raping our children to skinning our brothers alive, all right, to cutting off brothers
right.
genitals and cutting the women's breast off and slicing the woman's stomach open to stomp out a baby. Come on, man, like you lose your goddamn marbles, man.
That's it.
Imagine that was one of your family members, man. Your woman, your mom,
Or
your
you.
dad, you, a brother that you
Oh,
love
yeah,
dearly,
Mm-hmm.
man.
That's,
You'll fucking lose it.
that's why Lord wipe our mind a clean slate. We don't have no remembrance our past life, man. Cause we knew this devil did to us, like I said, to our loved ones, us personally, we'll lose our mind, man. And we'd be ready to get at him now, man. That's pretty much the Lord, what I'm trying to say, what's the word,
Preserving us.
Preventing us from
preventing us, yeah.
from doing things that we shouldn't be doing, because we got to be patient.
Yeah,
You know, we got to wait upon the Lord, as the scripture
Yeah,
said.
prophecy gotta be filled.
Yep, that's right.
You know, gotta say it'd be hard to be patient if you knew in depth
Exactly.
all the things he
Yeah,
done.
you go to a job interview, and all of a sudden you get the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you get a flashback of what this guy did to you in your past life.
Yeah.
You fucking lose it. All of a sudden, next thing you know, you're having a Django moment. Start whipping the shit out of this dude. You
Mhm.
take off your belt, and you just start whipping him in the eyes and shit. And it's fucking back.
Yeah, that's the spirit,
You
man.
know?
'Cause while you doing that, he had flashbacks, man. That movie had that.
Yeah.
I ain't even think about that till you said it, yeah.
Yeah, he bugged out. That's why he just
going
he went
crazy.
nuts, man. And that's why everyone was like, "What the hell?" He didn't care, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think he executed his ass too, man.
I think he shot one in the heart.
Yeah,
You know.
You have to go and clip on him. I have to watch it.
you know.
Anybody got any
Finish.
finish?
I got the Proverbs 4.
Okay. Matter of fact,
I can read first.
let me read this. Yeah, because this place is vanishing away. This comes from the scripture right here, 2nd Ezra 6:20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished. And that's this present evil world right here. It's vanishing away. The brothers gave many examples of how this place is vanishing away, man. And how it's falling, man.
This place is done.
Yeah. So it says, shall be finished. Then will I show you these Then will I show the these tokens, which is signs. That's all, hey, brother. That's signs. That's all the signs that this place is falling, man. It's through, man. You know. So it says, the book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. You know. Well, George, bro.
Oh, come on. This Job 20:4. It says, "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment."
That's another one of the many reasons why the Lord finna put into your damn wicked kingdom. You got a society full of hypocrites, man. A society full of hypocrites.
Because we were talking about these moles, right? This is something that I always find very odd and strange. You're all about death, right? Not produce life. You know, if you got two men together and two women together, right? But why are you all in the educational field? Why are you so obsessed with children? You're sick. You are sick, man, and you need to be stopped. Because they want to prey on a young mind, on a young individual, a 4-year-old, a 13-year-old,
Yeah.
a 10-year-old. That's what they want to prey on. To make them, get into these lewd acts.
Shit, boy, like that.
Bro, I really thought about it one day. I'm like, why are they? And then you gotta really think about why are you so focused on my child when you're a mo?
Right.
Don't you? You don't want to produce life. Why do you want to deal with my child? You're sick, man, and you want to taint my child. And that's why hey man, when the Lord gives us power, man, we're eliminating a lot of people through the Spirit. That's all I'm
And
gonna say.
I give you another example, like I said with the mole. You supposed to accept them for who they are,
Bruh.
which really you don't accept yourself. You can't even accept what gender the Lord gave you, man.
Right.
You know.
Look at Biden's one of his cabinet people, the non-binary.
That shit bugged.
Yeah, this dude gets caught for stealing stuff, and this guy's calling himself non-binary. Look at the size of his head. It looks like that was a Megamind or whatever. Big old head,
He had fat as hell, God.
fat ass forehead.
Yeah. Like again,
Looking
like you,
goofy.
right? You supposed to accept their bullshit lifestyle, but why don't you accept his lifestyle for not wanting to deal with that? Want to actually deal with a woman?
Yeah, and I'll say this, man, and that's stirring up the pot right now. You got a lot of these conservatives, these right wingers. They're not for that. They're like, look, I want my gun, my family, God, in America. So they're losing their minds, man. They're like, I'll be following these guys, checking out the information that they post and all that. And then sometimes you just be listening to what they're saying and the type of mind they're in, these people are getting ready for war against their own government. Because they know eventually that their government is going to come down and try to take what's theirs. But they're not going to just give it away easily. And we mentioned it on, was it Saturday camp? Where you had DeSantis say, look, they hold your ground law.
Yeah.
We're like, look, if you have a federal agent come in and they're trying to seize your property, your guns, whatever, blah, 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 you have a right to shoot them and blast them.
That's the governor of Florida, right?
Florida, yep.
Mhm.
You have a right to blast them. Hey, Texas, which that's was it Abbott, all these so-called red states, they're telling you to do these things. And hey, just throwing it out there. Maybe it's a coinky dink. I don't know. All of a sudden, now you're seeing these weird natural disasters happening in these lands. Maybe HARP. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, it makes
Because
sense.
why all of a sudden is Texas having 20-degree weather
Snow and shit.
Right now, yeah, now.
right now as we speak? Well, we're all in Chicago. We're what 12 hours away from a Dallas and all that. But they're getting snow. But we're all the way up here in the north.
Yeah.
We barely got. We didn't even get snow. We got flurries. They didn't even stick to the ground.
It rained yesterday. It was
That's it.
drizzling.
But that's it. That's all we're getting.
Well, you know what? That's
It's
what.
30 degrees out here, but it's 20 in Texas.
Yeah. But that's what the devil does when you don't go along with his bullshit way of thinking, his bullshit agenda, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the devil you dealing with, man.
Right. Yeah, Jacob, they acknowledged the problem because I was talking to the nigga one this years ago. That's why I fucked up first, nigga one. But yeah, I was telling her shit. This bitch, she telling me all some fake deep bitch. She telling me, yeah, the food's so fucked up, the air and this and that third. And I'm in my head like, yeah, you acknowledging all these problems. But nigga, who the cause of the problem? You ain't gonna say the so-called white man Esau, he didn't need to get out of power. They ain't gonna say that. They gonna say, yeah, that's their daddy. They ain't gonna say that shit.
That's my daddy, cuz he give me license to
Yeah,
sin.
he gives me license to sin.
I'm a mole.
He gives me, a link card. He gives me Section 8. He gives me a job, in the city. I'm a streets and sanitation worker. Hey, I'm a singer. I get the big bucks.
Right.
All right.
I get to fulfill lust of my flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's slavery. That was years ago. Yeah. I used to worry about slavery.
And you got Jake. They get mad when slavery movies come out.
They do.
You get Jake. They get mad about that. They get mad about how they gotta learn it in school. That they want to just take that completely out of the curriculum. Curriculum. All right. This is Jake. We're not talking about Esau. This is literally Jake.
Yep.
See, our people are messed up in the head, man. They're messed up. That's why they just got to be eliminated.
That's it. That's
You
why
can't
I worry about it.
rehabilitate these type of individuals.
What's that? Why should I be
Oh,
stricken anymore?
let me
Yeah,
get
that's
that.
it. But guess what, Jake? When Esau come around and show his horns, do something to him. Now he the devil.
Right now,
He wasn't the devil a week ago.
They'll protest for like what two weeks.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they back twerking. Finally, I just see the video on Facebook. This bitch was twerking, right? It's too old to twerk at a function. Next thing you know, they look at each other and just start fighting, like fucking the whole function up. Oh, what the fuck am I watching? I didn't delete the app. I just had to exit out.
Yeah,
I just see
Jake and Lord gotta get rid of 2/3 too, man. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Then y'all gonna come back to whoever the elect is, looking shamefaced as hell, man.
That's right.
Isaiah 1:3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Two dumb animals. And they
Stubborn.
stubborn.
Yes. But Israel doeth not know. My people doeth not consider.
Bro.
And it shows you, man, that right there that Jake is just hard-headed and just, stubborn as all hell.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, just hit the close button.
That's it.
All right,
bro.
and it says, what did it say here? My people doeth not consider. You could tell Jake X, Y, Z things that we're the Israelites, we're God's chosen people, we're going to be on top soon, we're going to have God bodies, all this stuff. Second you mention, oh yeah, but hey brother, you can't smoke a blunt, you can't commit adultery.
That's why they don't want to be Israelites.
Hey, remember that one day we were talking? It was you, myself, and Batak when he was on the other side of the line. We were talking, and you had the Issachrite come up. He was listening to for like, 15, 20 minutes. And the second we said, you can eat a pork chop sandwich or carnitas, bro, that guy was gone, bro. He was like Homer Simpson. You know how he got the meme and he
He
just
disappeared and shit.
gets to go into the fucking bush. That's how fast that guy left, man. The second he heard that he couldn't eat his pork chop sandwich and his carnitas in the morning.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's why. That's ultimately why. That's why ultimately why Jake don't want to be Israelite. They don't want the Lord to reign over them. Don't want the Lord to be their power because now it comes rules and regulations. You can't fulfill lust of the flesh anymore. You can't. You gotta be disciplined.
Yeah.
Right. That's the reason.
Yep.
That's the reason. Hey, give us Barabbas.
Right.
I'd rather have a heathen over me. I'd rather serve the other false gods because with that, no accountability, and I get the license to sin. I can commit adultery. I can deal with a tranny. I can be a homosexual.
I can be a
I can
Whoa.
I can smoke my blunts, commit adultery.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Give us Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Keep on.
Hey, them niggas that I count became Usain Bolt. Shit, that one nigga ran like that one.
Oh
that nigga,
shit! Yeah.
That nigga say, that nigga didn't walk away. He didn't turn away. That nigga literally ran.
That's ultimately what it is, man. Because years ago, I read, scriptures and against Barabbas. I try to figure out why the fuck Jake this way. Now I get it.
Oh yeah. What does it say here? Isaiah 4:1 or 1:4. Sinful nation,
Yes.
a people laden with iniquity, meaning it's just stacked and stacked and stacked, man. All right, full of sin, because iniquity is sin, man. A seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards. All right, just through, man.
That's
Jake,
why Lord.
Jake takes one step forward and two steps back.
Oh
man.
yeah, the scripts tell you their deeds surpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Jake. That's why the Lord's getting ready to bring what's going to bring. Jacob trouble, a time of trouble like no other. He's doing that to pay you back for all the wickedness you committed.
Yep. Why should you be stricken anymore? All right, meaning basically getting punished. Right? Ye will revolt more and more.
And the more the Lord put foot in your ass, the worse you get, man. The more hell the Lord put on you, the worse you get, bro.
Well,
So I was like, man, I just got to destroy this motherfucker, man.
this thing cannot be rehabilitated. The only thing we could do is just euthanize this mug.
Yeah.
You know?
The Lord just like, man, I just got to destroy you. I just got to start all over with you, man.
Yep.
You just got to go.
Through.
We
Why?
mean starting all over, meaning you're going to have to come back to whoever the elect is, man.
It says the whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it. All right, they're through in the mind. All right, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores, they have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. And look, the whole body's sick. And like I was telling the brother, I was because he made a video and used the scripture. And I told him, look, that's actually talking about all of Israel, even us. But see, the difference between us and the 2/3 is we're getting cleaned up right now. All right, through this word. All right, the scriptures say, I think it's in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, that basically we're healed by the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, not by mollifying ointment and all that. You know. All right.
At least we fight to the best of our ability to get right in the eyes of the Lord. At least we try and do it to the best of our ability. You 2/3 simply don't give a shit.
Yeah. You know, so point being, we're all we're all messed up. But see, like I say, we're like the elder said, we're trying and we're getting cleansed through this word. But then eventually, the Lord is gonna save us. He's gonna come with the healing in His wings, man. That Malachi 4 and 2, I believe. All right. Eventually, we're gonna be saved and delivered. All right, from ourselves. I always say, this is the first prison, this flesh, man. Okay, this is the first prison. Hey, the second prison is what we're dealing with right now. You know, going to work, dealing with Esau's system. But the first prison is this, the chains of darkness, man. We're messed up. And I think it was in the book of Romans, the Apostle Paul said it. Basically, the things that I want to do, I do not. And then the things that I don't want to do, I do. You know, roughly paraphrasing. I know it's in the book of Romans, you see? All right, we're messed up. We need help here. And I say that a lot, man. You know, and I pray to the Lord, and I times where I be like, man, I'm messed up. I'm really messed up. I need saving. I need help. I literally say I need help.
Yeah, and the Lord, guys in the situation, so we can be drawn closer to him.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. You know, so we can pray to him for help, man.
Yeah, but hey, Jacobs just messed up, just in general. These 2/3, they're gone, man. That's why everyone looks at us and has their nose up, man. You know, because they look at our people. Look, go to Congress in Pulaski, man. Don't go there, but yeah, go in those areas. You know what I'm saying? Go to the Wild Hundreds, man. Like go to Cape Town, man. I don't care if you're north side or the south side. They're all bugged out, man. I don't care if it's Judah, Ephraim, Issachar. They're through, man.
Yeah.
They're bugged the fuck out. They're out of their goddamn minds, man. And you go to, a fucking, like I said, you go up 290, man. All of a sudden, now you got crackheads everywhere. You're like, what the hell is going on? Heroin addicts. Then you go to fucking Cape Town. All of a sudden, you got some Mexican talking about how he's an SD and asking you if you're a GD, man. Bugged out of his goddamn mind. This shit is fucking crazy. Then you go up north. Then all of a sudden, you go to Boys Town. The ones who are losing their goddamn minds and acting a fool, all right, and just getting, oh my God, really getting into it, man, is Jake, man. All right? They're the ones who are a drag queen, man.
Oh my God.
They're the ones that, it's a man. All of a sudden, it's got titties.
Yeah, they go all out, man, when it comes to wickedness, man.
Man.
2/3, man.
God, Lord.
Bro, America's gotta be destroyed.
I was up north, man. It was these like two Ishkarites. They walked inside the establishment I'm in. I'm already knowing they trannies from off. Look, they got tight ass jeans on a ride out. I'm like, this shit fuck. I know Jake hollering at these bitches out.
Oh yeah, man. We seen two Mexicans.
Yeah.
I'm calling that. They we was Sally Akai had the $2 taco.
Yeah.
I'm saying eating, man. I'm looking like, is this a fucking, that's a dude? Is that a fucking dude? Pretty much a trainer, two trainers.
The fact that you gotta say that shit.
Yeah. Then the closer he got, they're like, that is a dude, man.
Oh.
They was looking at me. I had to look away, like, man, I don't want him thinking.
Yeah,
man.
Now you finna catch
I'm just looking. Man, I ain't looking at this motherfucker, man.
You can't say shit. You gotta be like the way the society, they almost want you to act like a little bitch when you see them. You can't say shit, but they can say whatever they want
Of course, sir.
about straight people.
Yeah.
You know,
You get charged with the hate crime.
Facts.
They can say whatever they want to. Again, that's another example of hypocrisy of this goddamn place.
Unrighteous laws and decrees,
Yeah.
man.
You know, right. That's why I said the triumph of the wicked is short. I mean, it was the triumph of the wicked. Yeah. Joy the hypocrite for a moment, man.
That stuff's gonna stop, man.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why, one of the many reasons why, Lord, you ain't take your ass out of power, man, and put it in his place, man. But the brother has some.
Come right fast. Add on to the point, Luke 19:27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
That's your how shot speaking, man. You
Yeah, man, they gotta go, man. You know, like they not finna stop smoking the blunts. The Geechees not finna stop the mo activities. The nigga woman not finna stop being the devil. You know, yeah, so this shit is over with, man. You know, they just waxing worse and worse. And some people even know, like people who know us, women who know, like people, they be like, yeah, they know you a man, and they'll still try to get over on you or wrong you.
Of course, man.
And
Yeah, that's a demon on them, man.
Come.
Hey, you like how the other was saying, you try to mind your damn business now. Just wants to spark up a conversation. Who never met you in a day in their life, and they're like, let me just talk to this guy.
Man, shit.
I gotta deal with a lot of people, man. I have to sit there and bro, I'll just be like blocking it out. You ever see the movie Fight Club where he goes into that cold place or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know if brother's seen that movie, but tries to like block shit out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how I am, man. I just be sitting there like, yeah, blah 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 blah. Sit there and talk to these people and make them think I'm their friend. Next thing you know, they're tipping me $5-10.
Yes,
That's just using wisdom.
Money.
That's just using wisdom, man.
Help me out. Money.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's using wisdom, though.
Yeah, but that's the shit that we got to deal with, man. Or like I said, hey, brothers minding their own damn business. All of a sudden, you got gangbangers trying to square up with them, check them and shit, man. It's fucking crazy. But then, you know what I'm saying? Like you got Edomites walking in the neighborhood, they don't say anything. Or you have a cop, or you have situations with cops. Brothers are just minding their own business, cruising. They may do something slightly off, right, so to speak. Now all of a sudden they're getting pulled over. But then you got the guy that's driving the Dodge Charger. Vroom, 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 vroom. All right, 100 miles an hour down fucking 90, 94.
Ain't nobody
Shit.
bothering them.
I remember that happened to me. It was some nigga. This nigga then swooned past me, cut me off, whoop, got past the police, and they pulled me over. What the fuck? I'm like, this shit. This nigga swooned past, then I flipped his car over, swerved past, cut all the traffic off, and then they pulled me over directly after he did that. I'm like, shit, boy, go. So I'm gonna the right said that the police pulled him over for stopping at a stop sign all the way. That shit, boy,
Yeah. He knew the cop was tailing him, so he was, doing everything to the T. And then the cop pulled him over for
doing
literally everything to the T, saying that was suspicious.
Shit, crazy.
Yeah, like literally, bro, that was suspicious. That's why we pulled you over, because
following the law.
you were doing too good, and you know what? You were following the law.
Yeah.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, you can't win. You can't win with the devil or these people. Period, man.
Hey, so like, yeah, people tell me that because, I drive like, I guess, conservative or something like that. I drive like, I learned from my mama, so I'm always on point, and I'm sitting up close, and I'm driving with two hands, and they be like, drive the car because you driving too perfect. The police gonna pull us over because you driving like you ain't got no license or something. But that's just facts how it is. Esau will mess with you, fuck with you because he's suspicious. He think you doing too good. You doing something too right. We gotta stop this car and check this nigga out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This shit, boy.
That's why that's why you got a lot of people that hate you damn cops. And guess what? When it's police lawlessness, these people gonna come after you goddamn cops too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, go back to that point we was talking about how these people are going to buck up.
Mm-hmm. That's it. So if nobody anything else, we can end it. Like give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh. The Bible Apostle, it was a great millstone. Peace, salutations to you, society, pushing the word, said truth and charity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Bye, bye.
Ball.